I should have known better. Now, I'm not proud of what I'm about to share, but if it saves just one of you from leaping out of a second-story window in your underwear, then it's worth telling. Now, let me paint this picture. It's a Thursday night, and I'm laying in some silk sheets that cost more than my damn rent. And I'm staring up at the ceiling wondering how the hell I got there. See, this all began with Veronica. I know you asking, who the hell is Veronica? My boss. My gorgeous, manipulative, married boss. Yeah, you saying, dude, how you let this happen? Trust me. I've asked myself the same question 100 times since. But here's one thing about red flags. When you're distracted by curves and compliments, they start to stare at you like carnival lights. See, Veronica wasn't just my boss. She was the kind of woman that can make you forget your own damn name. Tall, sharp, with a walk that could stop some traffic. She didn't just command attention. Shit, that bitch demanded it. And like an idiot, I gave it to her. Yeah, I gave her all 9 inches of this attention. Red flags. The first red flag? Hell, I saw it. I practically saluted it, but I ignored it anyway. See, rule number 1 in life, if something feels too good to be true, it's probably plotting your downfall. See, this started at the office happy hour. Veronica had been eyeing me all night, sipping on her martini like it held all my future regrets. She leaned in close, whispered something like, "Damn, boy, you look sexy in that tie." I was hooked. She said, "You got potential." Now, she was leaning just close enough so I could smell that perfume. That shit was a mix of danger and poor decisions with a hint of vanilla. And you know, I laughed like, potential for what? Oh, she smiled. But that smile, it wasn't just an answer. It was a promise of chaos. And like an idiot I was, I took the bait. See, rule number 2 in life, don't let compliments cloud your common sense. Before I knew it, we was working late together. You know, she wanted me to put in them long hours and lots of overtime. See, I ignored the third sign like it was a traffic light I didn't want to stop for. I was telling myself, this shit harmless. But if you fast forward a few weeks, I'm lying in the bed feeling like a king of the world. But see, logic doesn't stand a chance when lust is in the driver's seat. Let me say that again for y'all who didn't understand. Logic doesn't stand a chance when lust is in the driver's seat. Rule number 3. Never ignore toxic relationships. And Veronica just wasn't toxic. She was a beautifully wrapped grenade, and I was pulling the pin. Laying butt naked in her bed, I should have known things was about to go south with Veronica. She started talking about her husband. It's complicated. We're more like roommates. Yeah, roommates with wedding vows and shared bank accounts, but I still tried to convince myself this shit was all fine. That's when I hear the sound of keys at the front door. Honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. I turned to Veronica and said, I thought you said his ass was out of town. This bitch just shrugged like, I guess plans change. Plans change? Plans change. Lady, your husband just walked through the door and I'm about to die with 9 inches of meat in your mouth. See, rule number 4, never lie to yourself about your situation. It's complicated. It's just shorthand for I'm about to jump out this second-story window. I had to grab my clothes. I bolted to the window. I leapt to the ground like my life depended on it, because it probably did. Now I hit the ground running, barefoot, shirtless, sprinting to my car. When I finally got to my car, my heart was beating out my chest, heavy. My feet were slapping the pavement like a bad drum solo. You know what? I reached my car, I threw myself inside, and I turned the key. That's when the check engine light blinked on, brighter than my terrible fucking ideas. See, rule number 5, procrastination is not your friend. It will get you killed or stranded. See, I seen that life for weeks, but every time I thought, I take care of that shit tomorrow. Funny thing, tomorrow, it doesn't care if you running from a jealous husband, and when tomorrow finally showed up, it brought a furious husband with it. Now that's when I saw them headlights approaching. Damn. I said, I got to get the hell out of here. I sprinted for the woods. Now I'm running through the woods barefoot, and that isn't as glamorous as that shit sound. It ain't like the movies, because them branches was whipping me in my face, rocks tore into my feet, and my lungs was burning like I just smoked a cool pack of menthol lights and a dime bag of ganja. Let me tell you, bruh. See, rule number 6, take care of your health. Your body is the only backup plan you got, and mine was clearly on strike. I got in the clear and I finally collapsed from exhaustion. I contemplated life. See, the truth was, it wasn't just Veronica. My whole life had been a series of ignored red flags. See, I spent my entire life ignoring them. Friends who only called when they needed something. Jobs that sucked the soul out of me. And habits that left me stuck in neutral. Let me tell you about number 7 in the rule of life. Drama is not normal. It's a warning sign. I'd been so busy trying to keep everybody else happy, I hadn't even noticed how miserable I'd become. See, my life wasn't a series of unlucky breaks. It was a dumpster fire, and I kept pouring gas on it. And the worst part, I known this shit all along. See, my gut had been screaming at me from the moment Veronica first called me special. But did I listen? Of course not. See, that's rule number 8 in the rule of life. Always trust your instincts. They know the truth before your brain catches up. Now, I finally admitted the hardest truth of all. The problem. I was the problem. Rule number 9, stop lying to yourself about who you are. Let your ego go. See, my impulsiveness and my inability to say no dragged me into this mess. And Veronica, shit, she was just one of the latest chapters in a long book of bad decisions. Now, eventually I was able to pass down a truck and got a ride back to my city. The driver didn't ask me why I was shirtless, bleeding with my dick hanging out, and bet I didn't offer any explanation. See, rule number 10, I refuse to be a victim in my own story. Now, this was the hardest rule. See, I realized I've been playing victim, letting life happen to me instead of taking control. Now I'm the hero of my own story, and heroes wear capes. They don't ignore red flags. You see that night, sitting on my couch with an ice pack on my foot and a cold whiskey in my hand? I wrote down 10 rules to live by. The ones I ignored for far too long. See, no more ignoring the signs. No more toxic people. No more procrastination. And no more overthinking. Now let me tell you about the steps I took to stop ignoring the red flags. Number 1, I cut off toxic people. See, drama doesn't deserve a permanent seat at your table. Veronica, gone. Friends who drain me, adios. Toxic people will keep you in quicksand if you let them. I start listening to my gut. That gut feeling isn't paranoia. It's the warning system. I stopped brushing it off and started paying attention. I stopped procrastinating. Procrastination is just a fancy way of saying, I don't care enough. Now, when something needs to be done, I handle that shit. No more excuses, no more tomorrow. I set boundaries. You can't build a stable life without no damn fences. If someone couldn't respect my boundaries, they lost access to my energy. I took my health seriously. See, running for my life barefoot in the woods, it made me realize I needed to take care of myself. I started working out. I started eating better. Now, not just for the looks, but damn, for survival. I embraced being uncomfortable. See, a lot of y'all don't know, growth comes from discomfort. I leaned into the hard conversations, the tough choices, the awkward moments, and I came out stronger. I owned my mistakes. You can't fix what you don't admit. I stopped blaming others for the situations and started taking responsibility for the role I played. I learned to spot drama early. See, drama doesn't just show up with fireworks. It starts real small. I trained myself to recognize the signs before they spiraled out of control. I stopped romanticizing chaos. No matter how beautiful chaos is not sexy. It's exhausting. See, I stopped convincing myself that exciting relationships were worth the headache. Stability doesn't have to be boring. It can be beautiful. Last but not least, I refused to be a victim in my own damn story. Now, this was the hardest one. See, I realized that playing victim, letting life happen to you instead of taking control, now I'm the hero to my own story. I don't ignore the red flags. I'm not perfect, but I'm better. I stopped ignoring signs, and now I see them for what they are, opportunities to course correct before letting everything go up in flames. So let me know, are you ignoring any red flags? If so, drop a red flag in the comments section and let's talk about it. Tell me which rule you breaking and which one you mastered. Hit the like button like it's your own damn wake-up call. Now subscribe to this channel because trust me, the next video might save you from the next bad decision. And remember, life is full of lessons. It's up to you whether you learned them before or after you bleeding and running through the woods. Let's grow together. You just gonna watch the whole video and not smash the like button. The whole video. You're not even gonna go to the comment section and put a comment there? I mean, damn, you could at least leave me a heart to let me know you care. Or put a hand in there so I can give you a high five. Drop gems so I know that you doing something great. You just gonna press this button right here and just go to the next video. That's how you gonna do me? Well, press it then. Press it. That's how it is. Thank you.